Hey class, good morning. I am just going to record a quick video for today's class. I am not feeling the greatest. So I just wanted to go over a couple of things. You can click on the classroom slides to see today's slides. So just make sure that you review those and go ahead and sign in on attendance because obviously this is not your fault um, for class. So go ahead and sign on the attendance form. The link is in these slides. So just click on the attendance form, fill that out for me today to show that you were here in class. It basically is showing that you watched the video, so that's great. Um, and then go ahead and please fill out your EI journal, just like we would do in the beginning of class. And really, the main thing that I wanted to go over today was your conclusion, but also just make sure that you revise your introduction so it answers those three questions. You want to add that research that we did on schools that use EI and businesses that use EI and put that in your paper. Your paper is going to be due Friday night. So that was the other big thing I wanted to remind you of is that um, on Friday night, I need to see a revised rough draft with the research on schools and businesses that use EI in your paper. Make sure you're trying to peel your paragraphs and start really working on the flow of your paper. So remember the thesis test in the introduction. It has to answer these three questions: the changes we need in the education system, what you're interested in pursuing in your future career, and do you believe EI will have an impact on that career? Um, so this is just the introduction and kind of where I was taking points off that rubric. So if you want to resubmit, you can go ahead and do that. And so again, we're just really, focusing on the missing piece. In class on Monday, we found some really good links that show the research of what happens when schools do teach EI. We also found some research on businesses that teach EI. So we need to put that into our paper. Okay. And then we talked about peeling the paragraphs. Basically, you have a point, some evidence, you explain that evidence, and then figure out how to link it to your next paragraph. These are the transition words I'll be looking for. Hopefully, you'll be able to use some of these in your paper. That was the example. So we saw all of this on Monday. The new information is really about your conclusion. Okay, so on Friday night at midnight, okay, I want you to turn in your conclusion. That will be worth 25 points here. You have to rephrase your claim, make a recommendation. Obviously, that probably that schools should teach emotional intelligence or something like that. In a clincher and MLA format. I'm also going to be looking for these items as well. If you want to highlight these for me in your rough draft, I would really appreciate that. It'll just make it easier for me to find. So I know highlighting is not like MLA format, but if you could highlight this new research that you added to your paper, that would be really good. And if you want to highlight areas where you worked on peeling, that would be great too. That way I can easily find it in your paper. And just highlight some of the connective words that you used or whatever would be fine for that. So in the sets of slides, you can go through. Yeah, so new secondary research highlighted in the paper. Oh, I did say it was highlighted. Sorry. I'm not thinking straight this morning. So yes, make sure you research that this new, or I'm sorry, you highlight this new research in your paper just like this so I can find it easily. Okay, so these are two examples. So like on this rubric, right, we've got these 20 points here. These slides are showing examples of how to get this 10 points and then this 10 points. All right, and then on the next slide, there is a model conclusion. So you might want to check that out and just make sure that you have all these parts. You rephrased your claim, you made a recommendation, and then you have a clincher. Okay, so really the introduction is a flip of the conclusion, or the conclusion is a flip of the introduction, whatever way you want to look at it. So these two paragraphs work hand in hand. They don't say exactly the same thing, but they start your essay and they also wrap it up. So please check out these slides in detail, to help you write your conclusion and also to do well on this 50-point assignment that's due Friday. I apologize for not being there today. I'm not feeling well. So yeah, just a reminder, that Friday at midnight, I need to see your conclusion and your peeled paragraphs. All right. Thanks so much. Have a great rest of your day.